It is indeed great to be here at Teldet, the summit of the mountain, where things are serene and cool. And it is with the invitation of the servant of God, the Reverend Raphael Buliba, the name of an angel, and a great servant of God who is now the vicar in charge of Teldet Parish. Allow me to say that he has responded to God's calling. God calls us. Despite our background, God calls us. And his calling is sure and irrevocable. God has called him to serve in this place that is called Teldet, a place of immense latent agricultural potential, and also a place that calls for commitment. It is by the calling of God that he is here. And this great servant of God maintains a consistency of commitment. His commitment is remarkable. Despite the mud and the mountainous terrains, he has persistently and consistently served in the church, the primary and the secondary. Today, we are having a prayer day at the secondary school. I pray that the Lord will bless him and that the Lord will guide him and lead him to greater heights of service. I want to remind him that no experience is wasted. And I also want to tell him that he remembers the words of 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 1. Paul, Silas, and Timothy. This might have been the first epistle of Paul to the Thessalonians. In the second missionary journey, he preached for 2 weeks at Thessalonians, and later he left after persecution. And when he was in Ephesus, he remembered this church and he wrote this message. And he reminded the church in Thessalonians, number one, of the privilege of service. And in his service, he included Timothy and Silas, though they did not write. It is my prayer that you will incorporate all as you serve. Number two, as you serve, you remember the place of the church. The church is initiated by God, the divine person, the divine one God in 3 persons, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The 3 are co-equal, co-eternal, and co-creators. As we serve, we remember we serve the God in 3 persons. Lastly, the privilege of serving. May God give you peace, and not only peace, may he also grant you his grace as you serve in this great parish and these institutions, Teldet Primary and Teldet Primary. May you prosper as you serve here, now and forever. Thank you for inviting me, and may the Lord bless your ministry. In the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Thank you.